Hi guys, my name is Keith.
And I am JJ.
This is Crash Course Ateneo, and today we will be talking about.
Measles.
Oh, cool! Are you gonna launch a rocket or something?
Dude, I meant measles, a disease also known as rubiola, and not measles, the projectile weapon, although both are almost equally lethal nowadays.
What do you mean? Has there been some kind of epidemic lately?
Oh, you didn't know? In February 2019, there was a measles outbreak declared all over the Philippines. And according to the Department of Health or DOH, there have been more than 8,000 cases recorded in just over a week.
That's terrible. How come I didn't know such news?
Well, a lot of people aren't really aware about it either. Which is why we're making this crash course video.
To raise awareness and to enlighten people, especially among our fellow Ateneans who might be as clueless as I was.
So without further ado,
This is Measle Launcher. Give measles a shot. Hold on guys, before we go any further, let's first outline how the rest of the video goes, so that you guys won't get lost.
that sounds like a great idea. First, we are going to discuss measles itself. What is it? What does it look like? What happens when you get it? And how do you stop it?
Second, we are going to cover the most common methods of measles prevention, vaccination. What is it? How does it work? And what does it do?
Third, we're going to tackle some very common myths about vaccination and the harms that people think it can cause. Spoiler alert, they're generally very safe.
Fourth, we're going to discuss the measles situation here in the Philippines. This one's really bad, guys. Finally,
Given all this, what should you do about it? What can we do about this whole situation?
so first things first, measles, or rubiola, is defined as a potentially lethal disease caused by morbillivirus, which is manifested by a skin eruption or rash.
It is a viral disease transferred through direct contact from discharges from the nose and throat.
Some complications even include ear infection, bronchitis, and pneumonia.
That sounds terrible. What treatment can the doctors provide after we catch it?
Nothing. There is no specific cure for measles once you have it. However, doctors will generally prescribe some form of antibiotics or fever reducers in order to help address its symptoms.
So you're saying that there's no cure for this disease?
No, however, there is a tried and tested method of measles prevention that exists which reduces your chances of catching the disease to almost zero.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So how do we prevent it?
Well, the best method is via vaccination or the intentional introduction of a weakened strain of the disease into the body.
But doesn't that mean we're injecting the disease into ourselves?
Not exactly. We only introduce a non-lethal variant into our body, which allows our white blood cells to adapt to and to respond to the disease. Think of it as like training wheels or like practicing for a math exam. Both of those things prepare you better for the actual test of riding a bike or passing math. Similarly, by injecting with the weaker strain, our body learns how to more effectively combat the actual measles virus if we ever catch it.
Oh, so we develop defense mechanisms against the normal lethal variants, right? Like a kind of immunity?
Yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely prevents disease, but it's not foolproof.
Why not? It sounds like a great idea.
Well, you have to remember that at the end of the day, we're still being injected with a type of disease. And if the manufacturing company made the mistake, then it's like being given the disease for free.
That sounds terrible. Should we get vaccinated even though risk is there?
Yes, we should. That's why organizations like our Food and Drugs Administration exist. These are government departments that make sure, through extensive testing and research, that the medicine which we can buy is fit for human consumption. If vaccination is so important, then why on earth are there over 8,000 cases of measles reported in the Philippines?
Sadly, the DOH found out last November 2018 that 40% of children in the Philippines remain unvaccinated for various diseases.
That's terrible. This is probably due to the Dengue dengue vaccine controversy. I guess people just started to fear and misunderstand vaccines in general.
Exactly. So it's even more important to spread awareness of measles and debunk any myths or misconceptions regarding vaccination.
Hopefully, by educating the public, we will be able to promote public immunization and prevent future outbreaks. Yo, I saw an article. It says vaccination causes autism.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I won't get vaccinated this year. I don't want to get autism.
But where did you get that article?
Facebook?
What? Dude, that's probably just a misinformation. The truth is, studies have concluded that no link exists between receiving childhood vaccines and developing autism spectrum disorder or ASD.
What? Are you saying that this article I'm reading right now is a lie?
Well, exactly. It was a misunderstanding that blew out of proportion. But now that you know the truth, you have to make sure not to spread fake news anymore and also correct others who fell victim to it as well. Okay?
Okay. I'll be more alert next time.
Mhm.
Thank you. Dude.
Oh, hey.
I'm in so much trouble right now. Medical requirements are due next week and I have to take 3 vaccines. What did I do?
Well, that's okay. You can get them all at the same time.
All 3 at the same time?
Yes.
It's like injecting 3 diseases at the same time. Isn't that crazy?
No, it isn't, because even babies can have multiple vaccines at the same time. When a vaccine is licensed, it is tested with all the other combinations of vaccines recommended for a specific age group. In fact, the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices recommends receiving all routine childhood vaccines on time. The vaccination schedule is designed to provide protection as soon as possible from diseases that may seriously affect infants.
Thank you so much, man. Thank
Don't
you. You're like a savior to me.
No problem, man.
Well, apart from getting vaccinated, you can combat the spread of misinformation or fake news regarding vaccination myths. You can also share videos like these to share vital and accurate information to your family and friends.
Ultimately, the issue of vaccination hesitancy can be solved by actively educating yourself and others about the problem, because these small steps eventually build up a mindset that strengthens the community and the nation as a whole. So, what are you waiting for?
Give measles a shot.